In this hand, I have the Neumann U87, which is a $3,000 microphone. This is the typical microphone you would find in most professional recording studios. And in this hand, I have the Hollyland Lark 2. It's a $150 dual mic wireless system, which I have right now and I'm using right now. Let's test these out compared to this $3,000 microphone and see how it sounds. Okay, so for this test, it's not gonna be very scientific or anything, but I just wanted to basically talk into the Neumann U87 and talking to the Hollyland. I took the Hollyland off so that way it's a fair fight. It's not going through two layers of clothing. All right, so this is the U87 talking at a normal level. This is the Hollyland Lark 3 talking at a normal level. This is the Neumann U87 talking at a normal level. This is the Hollyland Lark 3. This is the Hollyland Lark 2 at a normal level. So do you guys notice a difference? 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 And if so, which one sounds better to you? I mean, obviously, we're talking $3,500 versus $150. But yeah, I mean, just for general talking heads and stuff like that, I think it might be closer than we think. One little tip is, you know, when you're recording, if you want the best sounding audio, make sure, a lot of people want to push that volume limit to almost the top, you know, the 0 decibels. At that point, you're clipping, so it's going to sound, you know, very crunchy, very distorted. You want to keep your peaks up at -12 decibels. Most cameras have a little dot to represent what that is, and as long as you stay, you know, within that range and don't go too high, you'll have room. You can always boost it in post or add a limiter or compressor or just, you know, just simply lift the gain and, you know, get more volume out of it. But if you can never go the backwards. Once you clip, that audio is trash. You can't really recover that, at least right now. So what I really like about the Larks compared to any other wireless microphone system is just, for one, how small they are. I mean, I don't know if you could see this, but it's very tiny. It's like the size of a quarter. And you can just, you know, hide it like a pin. A lot of people have pockets here. If they're wearing a polo or something like that, you could just hide it within the pocket. And, you know, it's got a far range. It's never glitched out on me once. I've been using these for about a year now. I used to use the DJI Mic 1s, and the quality was just very, very subpar. And, you know, me and my friends, we've been in the music industry for a long time. We, you know, ran recording studios, and so we're kind of picky when it comes to audio. And DJI, I like them for drones. I like them for, you know, gimbals. I like them for their DJI Pocket 3s, you know, but their microphones just always had this kind of grainy sound to them, or like they're always clipping, even though they're not. So these things just always sound great. And the magnet system is brilliant. I mean, a lot of other mics have magnets, you know, none of them are this small. And on top of just being so small, what you're hearing now is coming through 2 layers of clothing. It's coming through my t-shirt and a sweatshirt. I did that intentionally just to test how it sounds. And so what you guys are hearing right now is something that is going through 2 layers of clothing, and this sweatshirt is pretty thick. So I mean, I'm assuming it's going to sound great, because I've never had any issues with going through multiple layers of clothes with these mics. So another thing I love about this Lark is I'm someone that, you know, I never recharge my gear. You know, I always forget to recharge it and this and that. So this case actually has a battery built in here. And so pretty much what that allows you to do is you just pop these suckers back in here, and they will automatically charge. And as soon as you take them out, they turn on and they sync right up. So it's as simple as you can get. The one thing, if I were to pick something to complain about, is that I used to use these Serisonic mics. They had the ability to add an audio in, which at this size, I don't know how they would fit it, but that was very useful in live situations or studio situations where you want to have a wireless sync to the camera. So like, you know, for instance, if we're recording something here, I could plug the, you know, the output of this into here and then bring that straight to the camera without having to, you know, line up the audio and post. It's just directly synced up. So that's the only thing I don't like about these. But that's really, I mean, it's a trade for the size. I still have those Serisonic mics, and I use those for that exact purpose. You know, another thing I was surprised about was the range on these things. You know, I've shot someone that walked away, went to the bathroom, and, you know, funny enough, you know, the camera was still rolling, and you could hear their conversation in the bathroom. You know, it's you know, pretty wild, actually. There was no interference, no jitters. With the DJI Mic 1s, I did have quite a bit of interference, like, whether it was someone's cell phone or so on and so forth. I would just hear a lot of, interference. With these, I haven't had any issues. They've been great, no cutouts, very reliable. Yeah, it's just a great product. My name is Mike. I'm with Indigo Creative. We are a creative agency. We do video shoots, we run socials, and we do a little bit of web development as well. So with that, we're doing a lot of high-end shoots and some run and gun shoots as well. But I deal with a lot of gear, and I figured I would make this channel to review the gear that we use, talk about how we light things, how we use the equipment, and just share our knowledge that we've learned over the years. If you guys have any other gear that you guys want to see us review or talk about, let me know in the comments. And until then, we'll see you next time.